Thank you guys all for staying out. It's like fucking 4 in the morning on Friday. It was when we fucking got here, I don't know. So, wanted to talk to you about my childhood, not my childhood, but my teen years that can be awkward. Especially when you have a father like mine, whose specialty was a very unsavory brand of sexual innuendo that just was non-stop. No shape or size was ever safe, no age. He would say anything at any time, as long as there's a woman in the room, you're gonna hear it. It would be something like, check out the pooper on that one. Did you say pooper? Yeah, he did. Or, she looks pretty solid. I bet you she put up a good fight. Yeah, she's like 65. And then the shit-eating grin and go, I know, right? Very pervasive, so much so that I can just think back to, I'm watching a movie with my little brother, horror movie, one of these cheesy movies, half of a woman, like the waist up, all zombie gray, that really nasty zombie gray thing, and she's just crawling. I look over at my little brother, instantly we lock eyes, and I know exactly what he's gonna say. He steals my line, he goes, oh yeah, I bet you she put in some overtime under the sheets after the lights go out. I was gonna say, I was just about to say that in that same voice. That's fucking creepy. And that's the guy that taught me about what marriage is all about. So I got that going for me. And I'm married. So I guess I assumed from all the rhetoric all those years that it was just going to be a pretty steady flow of sex. That seems to be the central element based on what my adults are teaching me. And it turns out it is a pretty steady flow. It has been for the last 10 years. Like Christmas and tax day comes once every year. Very steady. Wish that was a joke. So, you know, I do what any other married guy that looks like this, closing in on 40, does. You try really, really hard to find some action on the side. Not gonna lie to you. They're not just throwing themselves at me, okay? I try and rationalize. I'm a numbers guy. I like to graph the equation out, okay? Because we all know the number one biggest aphrodisiac, right? It's like, you know, a woman comes out, she's got the rack hanging out. You know, we just guys, we can't really kind of hang the wallet out, but I think that really would be a look if someone could figure that out. That would be, hello, my eyes are up here. And, you know, my day job is at a factory that makes anal beads, and I'm in the refurbishment department. So, as you might imagine, it's not a choice pay grade, okay? So, there are guys making money, and then there's guys like me. And this is how I take it out with myself. I look at the x-axis is your age. The y-axis is how much money you're making. You graph a guy that's making some good money, and you call it the glider line. It's kind of a nice, soft little pattern. You know, as you get a little older, it kind of starts to drop off a little bit. My graph, the technical term for my graph, in my pay grade, is the helicopter crash. The options kind of changed at some point. I don't know where it was. I think I was changing diapers or something. That was not a good strategy to pick up chicks. I thought it was, wish I could have rethought it, but we all make our own bet. So, what is a guy to do when he's got such limited options? I'll tell you what, I see some young guys out here and you're looking at me and you're going, that ain't gonna happen to me. I'm just gonna keep draining these bottles and I'm gonna be a rock star. And you know what? If you wanna be a rock star, this can happen, okay? But you gotta be resourceful. You gotta work with what you got available. I'm in Florida. What is their number one natural resource? Senior citizens.
I'm 62.
Bam! Thank you very much. Another lucky customer. You're in the right state, sir. Light bulb goes off, and I think to myself, well, that is an untapped market that maybe a guy like myself may be able to make out in. So I took the plunge. I grabbed the bulls by the horns, and I signed up for Florida's premier online dating website for seniors, carbondating.com. Thank you. Not quite like the other ones. It was a little adjustment, but like I said, you got to adapt. You got to be flexible. And so the first note I get, it's a woman that was, I would say, overly interested in whether or not I was a veteran. That was not going to work at all because the response that I typed but didn't send was, even when I'm playing Call of Duty on Xbox, I'm a conscientious objector. I don't think this is going to work, Mabel. But I'm still mining, I'm still doing the work. They say marriage is a lot of work. I'm buying into that now. Finally, I find one. Ethel seems like a real spark plug. She's got some stuff going on. But I know I don't have a whole lot of time to figure out how it's going because her profile message said, looking for that special someone to help me change my status. I looked at her status, do not resuscitate. I gotta move fast. I gotta be efficient here, figure it out. What is a date that I'm gonna be able to touch all the bases and kind of figure out if this is gonna happen? Came up with one that was very important and I think it really worked out. A professional sporting event. Let you behind the curtain explain the thinking. A lot of walking, a lot of stairs, and it's very loud. I'm gonna be able to really efficiently test her mobility and her hearing, critical to the relationship we may be entering in if all goes well. She goes for it, everything's working out. We head out to Orlando to the Amway Center. Amway Center is a very interesting venue. I don't know if you guys have been there or not yet, but it's a little different. It's a beautiful venue. Thank you for agreeing with me. I appreciate that. There's only a few people here. It's very different in that you just can't go into the Amway Center and buy a beer. You got to sign up 4 other guys in your section, and then they bring one to you. That's all right. That needs a little work. So anyway, we're having a lovely time, me and Ethel. Everything's going well. Somewhere late in the third quarter, she gets a text, fucking wheels come off. And I'm calling her right on it right now, because like I said, I got to know where it's at. I go, Ethel, what's the fucking problem? Is it getting too close to bedtime? Side note, benefit to dating seniors, that also doubled as my your place or mine line. Again, on the efficiency topic there. But I totally misread Ethel. She was not tired at all. She was pissed. She comes out with, I'm not tired. Orlando's getting their asses kicked up and down the court. We might as well leave now to beat the traffic. Plus, I'm in a rush. I got another date tonight. He is a veteran, and he told me he got a good deal on a new set of anal beads. Heartbroken. But the joke is on Ethel, because I have pretty good inside info that those anal beads are anything but new. Thank you very much. That's my time. Have a good night.